Hey everyone, welcome to Logistics Simplified, the channel where we take the mystery out of logistics, supply chain, and global trade. Today, we're breaking down one of the most important concepts in global trade, especially here in the UAE and across the Gulf region. So whether you're new to the field or already working in import-export, freight forwarding, or supply chain management, you're in the right place. Let's jump right into one of the most essential concepts in international shipping and logistics: Incoterms. So what are Incoterms? Incoterms, short for International Commercial Terms, are a set of 11 standardized trade terms developed by the International Chamber of Commerce, ICC. They're used in international contracts to clearly define the responsibilities between buyers and sellers. That means who pays for transportation, who arranges insurance, who handles customs, and who takes the risk at each stage of the shipping journey. And why do Incoterms matter? Well, imagine this: you order goods from a supplier overseas, and the cargo gets damaged in transit. Who's responsible? Who pays for the loss? Without Incoterms in your contract, things can get messy. But with Incoterms, the responsibilities are crystal clear. Now, every Incoterm defines 4 things: who arranges and pays for transport, who pays for insurance, who handles export and import clearance, who takes the risk at each stage. Here are a few of the most widely used Incoterms. First and most widely used is EXW Ex-Works. The seller makes the goods available at their factory or warehouse. The buyer handles everything else: transport, insurance, customs, even pickup. This gives the seller minimum responsibility. Number 2 is FOB, which means free on board. The seller delivers the goods to the port and loads them onto the ship. After that is the buyer's responsibility. This is often used in sea freight. Third is CF, which is cost, insurance, and freight. The seller pays for the cost of goods, marine insurance, and freight up to the destination port. However, the buyer assumes the risk once goods are loaded onto the ship. And fourth is DDP, delivered duty paid. The seller handles everything: transportation, customs clearance, import duties, delivery. It's like Amazon Prime for B2B logistics. Here's a simple way to remember Incoterms. The more letters in the Incoterm, the more responsibility the seller usually has. EXW, short and sweet, means seller does less. DDP, longer, means seller does more. Of course, always read the details, but this tip helps when you're just starting out. Some Incoterms are mode-specific. FOB, CIF, and FAS are used only for sea and inland waterway transport. The rest, like EXW, DAP, DDP, can be used for any mode: air freight, road transport, courier services, etc. Understanding Incoterms is non-negotiable if you work in global trade, shipping, procurement, or freight management. It protects both the buyer and the seller, saves time, avoids disputes, and ensures smooth international transactions. In fast-growing economies like the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, and Oman, Incoterms are vital. Why? Because the Gulf is a global trade hub, especially the UAE, which ranks among the top re-export centers in the world. Major ports like Jebel Ali and Khalifa Port handle shipments from China, India, Europe, Africa, and the Americas. To manage this international flow efficiently, businesses rely on Incoterms to eliminate confusion and reduce risk. For example, when a Dubai-based company imports electronics from China, the purchase contract might say CIF Jebel Ali. That means the Chinese supplier pays for the goods, marine insurance, and ocean freight. But once the goods reach the port, responsibility shifts to the UAE buyer. Let's say you're shipping luxury watches from Switzerland to Dubai Airport Free Zone, DAFZA, under DDP terms. That means the Swiss seller takes care of everything: air freight, import duty, VAT, clearance, and even delivery to the showroom. So why does this matter? Because UAE customs are strict on documentation, duties, and compliance. And Incoterms help avoid costly surprises. If you're working in procurement, freight forwarding, customs brokerage, or import-export, understanding Incoterms is not optional. It affects your profit margins, liability, transit times, and even your VAT obligations in the UAE. To sum it up, here's why Incoterms matter, especially in the Gulf region: clear division of costs and responsibilities, avoid customs and compliance issues, reduce risk in shipping and freight, improve negotiation power with suppliers, ensure faster clearance and last-mile delivery. If you're doing business in the Gulf, whether in logistics, trade, or supply chain, mastering Incoterms is a must. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Logistics Simplified, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming breakdowns on terms like FOB versus CIF, DAP versus DDP, and real case studies in international shipping. Comment below, which Incoterm do you use most often and which one should we dive into next? See you in the next video.